Okay, so let's go through all our 15 swing coins. So I told last time that some of the coins are in consolidation. You see, 3 weeks of consolidation. And remember my words, I said, as long as it supports, it's above support, there's nothing. This is consolidation, and now it's shooting up. So it could not, so it here it tried, couldn't close above, then it did. Here it tried, couldn't close above. You see 4 weeks of them. Now it is likely. I don't think in one day it will go down. Unlikely. But anyway, point is it, let's say in a positive side, then if it closes that, you see after 3 4 weeks of struggle, ultimately it's making, so point is it's making progress. It was here, then here, and now it is here. It's making progress. So one has to understand, and it is possible that once it reaches certain height, it could accelerate the way it accelerated here. Yeah. So understand the game, understand how it behaves. It will help. BSV second green week, amazingly good. I mean, it's looking good, not amazingly good, sorry, but it's looking good. It's making progress. And as I said, this is a hedge. Again, I want to emphasize the trial starts from 5th of January. And then I think I think then the 15 is another important day. 13 or 15 is another important day. Um, but in general, January, February going to be important. I mentioned on my X post, and I'll mention here, there are only two risks to crypto at this moment, bull run. One, inflation. Second, Craig winning the COPA case against COPA in the UK High Court, which is going to start from 5th of January. These are the only two risks for BTC in general for crypto, because BTC goes down, everything goes down. So BSV, and that's why there are only two risks. I'm talking about mega risk, right? If inflation go up, then there's trouble, because then interest rate will continue to go up. Then there's trouble, pressure. Second, even if the ETF come, I don't think ETF can. ETF is not bigger factor than inflation. Remember, in my point of view, of course, it's my opinion and understanding. So the only two major. So second factor is Craig winning against COPA, which is Alliance, open source Alliance, bunch of companies. You can read about it. So these are only two risks for BTC. And so that's why BSV is in the list. I want to explain the rationale behind, the reason behind why we have BSV. It's not that I love it. Okay. I believe in contingency plan. I believe in hedging. So that's why I have it. Okay. So if he loses, then this goes away, and then some other coin can take BSV's place. If BSV does well, even if he loses, then there is no harm in keeping BSV, because it's not about BSV. It's about having something which make progress. That's the point. But the thing is, the main reason for BSV in the list is to hedge. In so what kind of implication? So if Craig wins, then the probability of BSV becomes BTC in terms of price, means flipping BTC is high. And if that happens, there'll be havoc in the market. Havoc. So the way I think is, if I have let's say $1 million, let's say 100K worth of portfolio, 100K, and right now BTC is at 44K. Let's say 50K, round about 40K. Let's say 40K. So so that means my portfolio value is 2.5 BTC. If one BTC value is 40K, if I 100K in my portfolio, that means I have 2.5 BTC worth of portfolio, right? If something wrong happens, then if BSV flips, that means I need at least 2.5 BSV. That means if BSV is at $53 at this moment, I would spend at least 2.5 BSV worth of money, means $130, whatever. Or maybe let's say round figure 3 BSV. 3 BSV roughly. That's my hedge. Even if you hate it, right? So those who have 100K, I don't think spending $150 for risk management is a big deal. I don't think so. So that's my thinking. This is how I'm planning my so I'm just sharing. They're not financial advice. I'm saying this very clearly because this is a $150. Nobody's going to uh tell me that Mihir said spend in $150 in BSV, and then even someone says I lost $150, don't worry. You're not going to lose 150, you will have stop. But point is that that is not going to hurt in a bad way. So I don't mind saying, openly. But that's not the main point. The main point is one has to hedge, with a so it depends. If you have 10K, then you don't need you fraction of BSV. Simple. It's for risk management. The next one is Doge. Amazing. Let's look at this. So it has crossed the green level. It has crossed the green level. It has crossed the green level. So which is good. Sounds good. Ethereum has crossed the R2. I'll give the R3 soon. Don't worry. Okay, I'll post it. This is amazing. So this is a beginning. After this is a cage. This it was in a cage. It is now really getting released. FET, I told you last time, it's going to spend some time, right? It's likely to spend some time. Yeah, because this is a breakout level, and it could that's totally all right. This is a major breakout level. So this is holding up nicely. Filecoin is getting momentum. It's above S1, which is amazing. So it's approaching 6.5 green level, getting stronger. Still, it's forming bottom, but you can clearly see that it's getting momentum in this week. So this is very good to see. FTM is now S1. See, it struggled, but now it's above. Now it's heading for S. This is so simple. I think this projection, we can just these projections are valid. Maybe we have to shift the timeline early a little bit. Yeah, this is looking good, right? This is what we are doing, fine tuning a bit. It doesn't change the structure. So positive. INJ is breaking above. You see some consolidation now breaking above, heading for the next one, 95.5. This is consolidating. KAS is consolidating, but still above support. So remember, if even if this is broken, there can be a lower support. Don't worry about it. Okay, that point of view. This is not the threatening one. This is just an immediate support. There can be a lower support, which I'll give if it breaks. There's no need to give right now. Link is now breaking above R3, heading for R4. Very simple, nothing to explain more. There's a huge consolidation breakout, some consolidation tiny, and then breaking out amazingly well. Matic now is getting momentum. As you could see, this is following the blue path perfectly well, right? So once this is broken, it'll look for R1 and then R2 and so on. So this is following the pattern, isn't it? Perfectly all right. RNDR is moving slowly here this week, but it's steadily going up. There's no retracement. At a lower time frame, this coin is very volatile. Just to but let you know, yeah. But a high time frame, it looks okay. So it's heading for R2 in short. RUNE has touched almost touched R4, so that's why it retraced. R3 is now support. R2 is support. Uh, Only concern would be if it breaks up below R. Even if it breaks below R3, that's totally fine. I'm not saying it will, even if it does. R2 is important one. This is important support. I'll give R4. Okay, so SOL has hit R5, almost hit. Right. If it breaks above, I'll give R6. So the Ethereum, SOL, and I think for Arun, RUNE coin, I'll provide the next level. Right. TIA has been amazing. It has hit R2. Fantastic. Claps. It had hit R1, R2. So again, I'll give R3. Some kind of retracement is expected and near resistance. Doesn't mean Only issue if it is below R. So now the earlier this was important, right? Now R1 is important. This is right. You see how, and you get a clue that earlier you were tracking this, now you track this. That's it. Very simple. I think everything looks so good that there's nothing more to talk about. So I'll end here. I hope you find this useful. As I always say, feel free to ask me if there's any question. All the best to everyone. Thank you.